Gurney only has 1 lap to go. Dan heads out of turn 5. Mario has a lock on second and Al follows in third. It's going to be a close finish for first, second, and third. Just a couple more turns. Gurney heads for the checkered flag. The Indy cars make their first stop at Sears Point Raceway, a real crowd pleaser.
J.D. Wilbur in the flag stand for Champ Car, as always, puts the white flag over Cristiano D'Amato. 1 to go at Portland International Raceway. The PKV team zeroing in on their first ever Champ Car victory. If D'Amato can keep it between the white lines for another 1.5 miles. 2002 Champ Car World Series champion back in the saddle after a couple of years in Formula One. The Bell Micro 21 has been flawless today. Justin Wilson led nearly to halfway before the Intel number 9 developed a mechanical problem. D'Amato was there ready to capitalize. Brilliant pit strategy. A very early first fuel stop gave them a big advantage heading out of the final corner. Let's listen to the radios as D'Amato comes from home.
Great job, Cristiano. Great job, buddy.
Here comes Jimmy. Here comes Vassar and Michael slipstream. He goes high into turn 1 and a bid for the lead in the race win.
This could be the move of the race right here. And Michael's got to come back.
Michael trying to come back, but he's up high in mid-corner. He'll come off onto the half-mile back straight in second place.
Jimmy's got the perfect move right now, and he'll run flat out to the finish. Michael's taking another move, going down into 3.
Did Jimmy move too soon? Should he have waited to the last lap?
I don't think so.
White flag is out.
Jimmy's got this race in hand right now.
Vassar, Andretti.
Down through turn 1 and 2, exiting 2.
That's Oriol Servia on the lapped Vistillon car in third place, then Patrick Carpentier third on the timesheets, but he is not in it. It's Vassar and Andretti with less than a mile to go. Jimmy Vassar timed it perfectly, it would appear, holding the low line, drifting out to the wall. He will become the first two-time winner of the 500 presented by Toyota.
And he's definitely not at the top speed that we've seen him in running most of the day. You saw him, however, dispose of Kevin Cogan, which surprised me a little bit because Cogan is running competitive. Kevin in third position, but Mosley just trying to ride this one out now. He's checking all the gauges he possibly can as he goes around the racetrack, trying to keep his eye, of course, on traffic in front of him. We don't expect to see him making very many mistakes and certainly taking no chances in the next couple of laps.
And timing and scoring now informs us that Tom Sneva is running in second position with Kevin Cogan in third, Mario Andretti fourth, and Johnny Rutherford in fifth position. Here is Mike Mosley again putting a lap on Dick Simon on the backstretch, and the white flag is in the hands of our official starter Nick Bonoro. And as Mosley comes down the straightaway, he will be shown that white flag indicating one more circuit to go. There it is, the white flag for Mike Mosley. One more circuit on this 1 mile track in Milwaukee, and the Rex Mays 150 belongs to Mosley.
You know, it takes about 28 seconds to get around, and I can hear Gurney right now. 14, 15, 16. He's just holding his breath and counting them down.
And I'm sure that's what Mike Mosley is doing too. He's in turn 3 for the final time. Now at 4. Off of it onto the straightaway. Mike Mosley wins the Gould Rex Mays 150 at Milwaukee in dramatic style. Started 25th, finishes first.
The white flag comes out on the Quaker State Porsche. We'll see how beneficial it is now. Interestingly enough, yesterday Porsche said we will continue with at least a one-car effort through next year. Well, this is the reward they're about to get as Al Unser Jr. in second place. His wife Shelley, she watches from the position on the pit straight on their scoring stand. And Teo Teo Fabi has now only to negotiate about 12 more turns ahead of him. On that long straightaway, 180 miles an hour.
I don't think there's any denying the Porsche today. They have run flawlessly. Even in their little quick pit stop they had to make at the end, it's all worked out for them. And Teo is doing a tremendous job and has a magnificent car under him.
Well, they've overcome. Remember, they had the accident in the qualifying session, cut the corner off of the car. They ran back, drug out the backup car, which is the machine he's in now, put it right back out on the circuit, got back into the qualifying, qualified the car on the pole, and then in the race itself, just a few laps ago, they didn't get a full fuel load. They had to come in for a quick splash of fuel, and in doing that, they're able to maintain the lead of the race and are now on the final lap.
There is fixing to be bedlam in the Porsche pit. He is making the last turn, Paul, coming down for the checkered flag. They are going to go crazy.
And on the pit straight, the checkered flag comes out for the Quaker State Porsche and Teo Fabi. Porsche has done it at Mid-Ohio. They have scored their first victory in the IndyCar. Derek Walker receives the congratulations from the crew. Teo Fabi begins to wave to the crowd, and the crowd is loving it.